So I saw this in Locust Valley on Letgo, and thought I'd get it.
Hey guys, how you doing? Mowers and blowers here again. Today I'm in Locust Valley again. I did get a Craftsman Eager 1 lawnmower from the same guy. Today he's throwing away a free Jacobsen snowblower. Free. Tons of surface rust. Actually looks nice and straight, you know, the frame, but tremendous surface rust, right? Looks like the chute looks like it's newer than that, or maybe from another item. It's a Tecumseh motor, as you can tell. 2-stage. He says it wants to start. We may need a new carb clean or something like that. We'll see. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I was in the area, so it's free. I'll load it up and see what happens. So here we go. It just took a little bit of nudging, a little bit here and a little bit there, and you know, got it on here with my ramps. Really wasn't too tough. But, I mean, the frame looks okay. You know what I'm saying? It needs a paint job is all. And it is, you know, one of the old ones and stuff, of course. He said the electric start did not work, but we'll see about that. And the handles are kind of fused, they wouldn't move. But that's nothing a little PB blaster won't fix, you know what I mean? So I'll take this home and work on it when I have a chance to. Like I said, man, the body seems straight, you know what I'm saying? Usually the front augers and stuff, they're all bent in or bent out or something. This one's nice and straight. Never had a Jacobsen before. My first Jacobsen. Hey guys, it's Henry from Mowers and Blowers again. How you guys doing? This is a Jacobsen, heavy duty 2-stage, 26. I believe it's a, actually I don't know, but it's either 5 or 6, maybe 8. That's usually what it goes by, you know. It's usually 5 and 24 or 8 and 26, so maybe, don't know. It's a Tecumseh motor. I got this for free, and guy giving it away said the neighbor gave it to him, and it ran last year, and says he needs a new carb. So I don't even know if they make these carbs anymore. I mean, this is old. I've never had one like this before. This throttle. I don't know what this is. I definitely don't know what that is. Has electric start, don't know if it works, but you know what? I'm gonna put some gas in it and check the oil and plug it in and see if it starts. So this is a primer, believe it or not. I don't see how that works, but basically it's full choke, you know. Anyway, I did that and I pulled it and it actually started for a second. I couldn't believe it. Listen to this. Gear's all crapped, but the motor's good. I'm going to take that lid off and check out the carburetor. So the first thing we have to do is take off this heater box. I've never seen a heater box like this before, or this type of contraption here for a snowblower. But looks like it's one flathead here, a flathead there, and the traditional 2 screws there. That linkage, huh? That interesting? This looks a little jerry-rigged. Yeah, something's up with this. I think that's the main governor, actually. Well, doesn't seem normal. Not very free-flowing either. Bet you that's one of the problems. I bet you the carburetor's okay. But you know what? I'm going to take it off anyway. Just disconnected the fuel, and while I was expecting a lot of fuel to come out, since there's probably a third of the tank is full, it came out like a few teaspoons and then stopped. So then I figured out that there's one of these ancient looking fuel shutoff valves. So I opened it up and fuel came out. So that's probably why it didn't start. Either way, I gotta see what's in that carburetor anyway. So I'm gonna take it off anyway. First I'm gonna cut a piece of this hose, the end of it, because it's trashed. Don't see any light through it, so... Oh, wait a minute. I have to take the screw out. Surprisingly, it's pretty clean. This needs a little bit of cleaning. There you go. Blech. Surprisingly, though, this is one of the newer floats. Carburetor's probably one of the... No, it's an older carburetor because it still has this fuel mixture screw there. But it has a newer float though, for sure. Definitely been changed by somebody. This was actually turned in 4 turns, not 3. Abracadabra. Ding! Put the screw back. I'm going to clean this bowl. And actually, this gasket is pretty new. Rubbery and everything. Presto changeo. Ding! That's pretty good. This won't come off. It's definitely a Chinese carb. Only the Chinese carb is this thick and this shiny. It is imperative that you get the sides nice and smooth, because they rub against the wall, and if it is corrosive, it will not find it easy to go in and out like that. You know what I mean? So because I didn't take off the carburetor, I wanted to do a quick and dirty doing it this way, because this actually does not attach to the intake manifold. It goes straight to the engine block. So it's very difficult to get any kind of screw drive in there or nut driver in there, and muffler's in the way, so it's really cumbersome to take the carb off. Thankfully it's relatively clean, but I can't see whether or not this has that jet screw in there, because it had that adjustment screw like that, the old style. It usually has one of those jet screws in there, you know, and you have to blow out the holes. So it's a good thing I have one of these things from Harbor Freight Tools. Yeah. And as you can see, it does not have the screw in there. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's pretty clean. So I got it all back on now, and I'm going to release the fuel valve and see if it leaks. So far so good. That is, if it's getting any fuel. Who knows? I don't see how this works as a primer, honestly. It says on the thing that it's a primer, but how is this a primer? This is only to assure that no air's getting in, you know? I don't get it. One pull, guy. Looks like it could throw some snow. Cool. Well, that's gonna need some fixing. How about it? I guess it does work. Alright, I'll just leave it then. So, I guess I'll put this on its face and check out this linkage. This is like frozen solid here, you know. Can't make heads or tails of how this works, you know. This one doesn't really move either. At least it doesn't drive, you know. But man, how about that auger, man? I've never seen a auger engage, disengage switch over here, man. But this thing looks solid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, straight too. Like, I mean, it's all surface rust and stuff, but I mean, everything looks straight, you know? That thing really looks like this could throw a lot of snow. I mean, smooth. There's no gaps between the impeller and the sides, you know? It's smooth running. Looks like it could really throw some snow. You know, I'm gonna paint this. What do you guys think? Red? I got some red. Just one screw there. Also missing one there. I see. I wasn't pushing down. I gotta push down this thing here. I wasn't pushing down. This doesn't go to reverse though. There we go. Definitely need some Earl or some grease. Loosen that baby up. Okay, so that's one thing. I gotta clean up that flywheel, man. The friction disc, it's dirty, rusty. This rubber's actually okay. And how about this? Is this disengaged? How do you... I guess I push down on this too. I can't push down on it because it has this thing. I'm gonna try. Oh, duh! It was locked. Oh, you see? That's not really good, because what if you're going and stuff and it's hard to unlock it? Alright. So once you press it, it locks. I don't know if that's a good idea. What if you want to stop real quick, you know? Okay, wait a minute. So if I put pressure on it, it lifts. I see. So if you're not gripping it, it's going? Wow, that's backwards, man. Completely backwards. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Now I'm gripping it and it's off. So it's not going anywhere, see? Until you lock it. No. Until you lock it, it doesn't... Wait, okay, so I get it. You lock it and it stops. You unlock it and it goes. That's the story. Well, I'm going to try to clean up that friction disc, because apparently the linkage is correct. I'm going to have to try to find some kind of a knob or a bulb or something to put here, because it's painful when you put your hand here, you know. Put some lithium grease there. What you want to do is you want to put the rag here so that nothing like lubricant liquid gets on that friction disc. This is Blaster white lithium grease. Same thing as grease, just less messier. Oh, uh-oh. I gotta fix that. That'll do it. Things are catching. Stops right there. Boom. What the hell? Can't be this. So it's catching on that little notch here. So I could kind of smooth that out or just force it, you know. That little notch there is causing the hesitation sometimes. Oh hey, so I've had this in my toolbox for years. Never used it. I have no idea what it is. Any of you guys tell me what the hell this is? Leave it in the comments, will you? It's something to push something in or something, right? I mean, you're pushing something in. doesn't work. You know what? I never did check about the belts. I think I should check it, see if there's a belt. Alright. There's a belt, but is that belt what just drives the auger? Where's the belt that drives the machine? Isn't that supposed to be a double pulley? You know what I mean? Right? I don't see another belt in there. That's weird. So how is this driven? Strange. Unless it's in there? I don't get it. Well, I'm gonna have to do this another time, but how about it, man? Jacobsen Imperial 2-stage 26 clearing path. Free. Got it started. I'll still have to figure out how it drives, but that's a nice mystery, you know what I mean? Anyway, pretty good blower. I'm gonna paint it. Stay tuned for part 2 of my Jacobsen snowblower project. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey guys, follow me on Instagram, will ya? @MowersBlowers. See ya.